So what you're saying is you are really excited to do this narration with me and share some headphones. All right. So this is, what, third training session since the contest?
Yep.
And so Glenn and I got the stupid idea here. Let's do last man standing log with 205 pounds. But we had just done a decent set with 185 and then a set with 205.
Which this is here.
And then we both took 2 attempts at 230. My right arm got stuck.
Oh, it looked bad.
Yeah, you can kind of see there, my right arm's just kind of stuck and it's not working, it's not really responding. But, so how much fun did you have come back to training and not doing car deadlift and just overhead?
It was alright. It, the 205 felt good. I wish I would have got that 230.
Look at that arm shake.
Yeah. That was not a fun rep. I did bump my head. He doesn't think
I still don't see it. Like I wanna watch it again. It's 2 times.
I just tapped my head against it. When he said head through, I listened. and bumped my head into it.
Oh man, I forgot to tuck my shirt in. Look at that belly.
I listened and my head against the lock. So I do listen to you. That was good.
Yeah, and you got the rep up, right? See, if you listen, you hit your head, it gives you some extra energy, you can get it up, right?
This one, I thought I had it. I don't know. I think I was
So what happened in the contest?
Oh, when I didn't get it? I think it was just...
Well, you kept like falling forward.
The whole thing was just felt awkward and bad. Like I couldn't even get it there. Like
So we had the contest, Motor Cities, where it felt weird to me.
Yeah, that one like
It
took
felt
me
weird.
for a ride. I think
And
I
then
just
this one
wasn't
felt
used to
weird.
that.
Maybe our log's too nice?
Yeah, maybe I think the
Maybe
logs
we
in
need
the
to
contests
weight it
we've done
weird.
are like a lot more beat up than ours.
Our stuff's too nice. That's not something we talk about very much. Oh, yeah, this is just feeling terrible already. Honestly, I prefer the Viking press.
It's fun. I like
Oh,
it.
man.
You tried to get me to do it? Yeah, I was done. No, none of that.
I thought you could do more. I mean, you've been training log this whole time. When was the last time I push pressed a log? My birthday, right?
Birthday, yeah.
Yeah. So that was June 23rd, and I did 235. And I've been restricting the log when Glenn's been training. But I think I got up to 195.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
I did
So-
some of that stricting, not much.
If my right arm here, look, it's
You
just
can see it.
bad.
It's so far back.
I have no idea what's going on. It doesn't
With
feel
the
bad.
230, his left arm was locked out. And the right arm was... It looked bad.
Yeah, I was just. Actually, what's funny, Zadrunas Savickas had that on contest.
Oh, the one arm just
because he
wouldn't
had that neck injury and
Yeah.
stuff, and his one arm just wouldn't move.
You haven't not strapped.
English lesson.
Yeah. You have not strapped.
Which means he has strapped in.
It had been a long time since I pulled anything off the ground without strapping myself to it.
So we continued the craziness. This is only 477 pounds, but we said 475.
The whole time I was doing this with 405 in my head. I'm not even a joke.
Yeah.
I did not realize how heavy this was the whole time we were doing it. I'm like, whatever, 405. Like,
You know, if we would have been 405, we would have had to do like 50 reps before it got hard. Honestly, this is too light.
we have it set to the really high angle, too.
And if you notice, this is kind of funny. Watch our feet. And
Well,
just notice
yeah,
that you're doing the same thing. But
Yeah, you both slide them in because we don't want our feet to get crushed because the whole apparatus hits the platform.
you
So-
don't buy Titan. Spend a little bit more money and buy something nice that has actually that's
not
awesome.
good. We're both so worried about actually destroying our feet.
Oh man.
Now I'm just staring.
It's every time. Oh man.
But we could lower the pins so the handles were lower, and we could set it on something down the
Yeah.
corners. I don't know, maybe put like a plate under it or something. I don't know.
Honestly, I think the problem here was just it was too light. So you can see the pick is high, and that's
Oh, yeah.
about where a
That's-
farmer's pick in a contest
Oh yeah,
is.
yeah, it's good for farmers.
So it's good for a farmer's carry, but when you're trying to do a last man standing I guess this would be like a trap bar deadlift, hex type thing. It's too light. You either gotta put the handles down, so it's a lot more difficult, or you gotta put more weight in there. So why are you trying to deadlift it?
I can try and move more this way.
I did it bad. It
So
it took me a
that
few
way.
reps to actually figure out how to do it. I was just like using my back to crane it up for most of the first few. Then it was just all horrible.
See, at this point, I don't even know how many reps we've
I haven't
done.
been counting.
Oh, I thought that was your job. We needed one of those little clicker things so you push the thing every time a rep happens.
Good.
Oh, the camera shake's pretty good. I like that.
So we use the little tripod thing that wraps around. That's wrapped around the garage.
The rail.
The
like
rail
the-
for the garage door that the wheels go in.
Yeah.
And it's shaking that far away. That's pretty neat. And Glenn turned on the fan because he couldn't handle the heat. Look at the sweat. My goodness.
I never realized you can see my ace shirt because I don't sweat as much through the ace shirt. The tape's starting to come off.
Yeah, it was really getting to my head because it was all sticky on the one side. I don't like it. Don't like being sticky. Do I, Glenn? Glenn loves doing Atlas stones with tacky.
I do like it.
And then reacting with me being sticky.
Oh, well, that's just fun.
Basically, if I am sticky more than a minute or two, my attitude becomes very cranky and mean. I just have no patience.
Oh,
Don't
so
like it.
I had a little spot of tacky on me after the contest that I didn't get off for a few hours. And that it starts to itch and burn a little when it sits on your skin for that long.
Really?
It says, there's like a warning label on the canister. It says,
Clean yourself properly.
yeah, and it's like,
Glenn
can
needs
cause-
that warning for everything. Clean
can
yourself
cause
properly.
skin irritation, is what it says.
It looks to me like you're just bending over.
But right there,
So-
like these few reps, I've been using my legs. So I'm
I
supposed to-
never read the warning on tacky. We should read that. This is warning may cause skin irritation.
Yeah, it says can cause skin irritation. And it does if you leave it out for a long time, for sure.
At this point is where I think I was like, man, this is way too easy. We should have made it way heavier because it's becoming a little bit more like low intensity cardio.
What do you think? Lower handle next time?
Yeah, it sucks. I think I had a harder time with it than he did.
Look at it. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Doop, doop, doop.
And I'm going to take my sweet time.
This is why it pays to be heavier. I'm gonna say the being fatter than you is
Shorter
what's
arms,
making
too.
it easier. That makes the pick harder. That makes it harder. I have to carry it up higher than you. Look how far down you're sitting.
Oh, yeah.
You see that? No, watch this. This is probably people are here. They're gonna have to wait. So what did you think of that cheesecake?
Oh, it was really good. Yeah.
You got another piece?
I
Do you
did.
think you can take two?
Like at the same time.
Yeah.
But no, it'd probably be too much cheesecake.
PG, man. Woo! Alright, now yeah, see it looks like you're deadlifting. You're pulling it back. You're not getting
I've always been bad at side handling. Like, I don't do it right.
Yeah, no, but I think it's because you were so used to deadlifting the car.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
You know, you're trying to lean back.
But I've always been a little bit behind the side handle because I can't figure it out. There was a while there when we were using our old farmers, I think I kind of figured it out. Like my max with it shot up a ton.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time.
This is our first time ever putting the frame.
No, we used to do it
On
before
it.
because I remember the
On this?
weird feet thing that we're doing. We did it before.
No, we didn't have the frame in there. It's just we realized that it could crush your feet, and it didn't have the frame. So when you picked it up, it came towards you, and then you had to kick it out and move your feet as it slammed back down. That's the first time we put the frame
I
thing
thought we
in.
had the frame on it pretty early on once after we got.
Just the day we got it to see if it worked. Look at that. That's not hard.
Hopefully someone's counting because
If you guys are counting this, let me know how many reps we're at, because I don't feel like going back and counting each single one. There needs to be a smart program to handle that.
You know, you could probably
Look at that.
You could look at the audio.
You might as well be doing a strict stiff leg. That the audio every time it hits the every time it hits the ground, it makes that big bang.
And then just divide it by 2.
People at work are like, "Oh, you're very good." It's because Glenn deadlifts too loud.
I still like to think I have good hearing, but it's starting to get worse.
Started. Let's go.
I see. This is where you're
starting
really
to have a
loving
bad
it.
time. Yeah. I don't know when I quit. It could be here.
No. Yeah, look at that. The first thing that happens is you shoot your legs so that they're straight. Not using any quads.
Yeah.
That's why Glenn doesn't like leg press, because it makes him use quads.
Yeah, and I'm really
Like that.
behind
I
on
mean,
it.
it's all quads. And I was really happy because this is the first time I've actually used my hands for grip. And I wasn't having an issue with that. Although we didn't hold it very long.
I think what worked for me in the past is I have to sit there and think about pushing my legs through the floor. Like, was that was that me? Oh,
Nice.
shoot.
What was that me? Who else would it have been?
Maybe it'll make this lift a little easier. Let's see.
Yeah, gotta get some of that inner pressure out of
It
you.
gets in the way.
Look at that. That's just 100%.
Oh, that was bad.
Low
Like, I
middle
didn't even
back.
lock that out.
Whatever.
I didn't hold it locked.
Yeah, a hips
That,
through,
I bet
straight
that
back,
was my
guys.
last one.
Look at this. Look, boom.
Then you put your feet. hate that.
Move your feet out of the way really quickly.
I hate that.
Again, spend the extra money and get something nice. Don't buy Titan.
Or if you're gonna buy something from them, make sure it's got everything you want. Because if we would have realized that it was straight to the ground like this,
Not a bottom. Or no, a welder. A good
Yep, that was the last
You're
one.
just
Yep.
done. All right, so how many reps was it? Somebody, hopefully somebody counted. 'Cause,
look at it gloating. Because it's not as hard for him.
Cause I'm fat. Look at this. Look at that belly. Look at it. It's just full of power.
Look at this. It's just stupid. Like those last 5?
I did an extra one just to rub it in.
I know.
Ah, this is where the ideas really got bad.
So this is another last man standing, but we're throwing a tire at each other. That's just a wonderful start.
Yep.
That was a mixture of tight hamstrings and my calves saying no.
I still think this how I set up with the tire. I got to get down there and then I hop a little bit. Yeah, right there, that little
Yeah.
hop. So I know I'm got a nice little power position.
Okay, he's got a good tire flip
turn.
technique. Don't ever try and do tires like I do. I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm just like floundering around, hoping it moves. Look at Glenn, just effortless. Just uses his leg. Look at that. Look at that. It's just stuck on my leg. Then the lean back. And Glenn's in the shade. Unfair advantage
I think
here.
that did help a bit. We were outside way too long. I probably have the dirt on the top of my head right now.
I don't look too red.
Then don't do it.
Okay, you can look in the thing.
I couldn't tell.
Just because you're colorblind.
They're all rooting against me right
Look
now.
at that. Look at that.
Like Christian has his kids turned against me right here.
I believe Ethan said he thought you were going to win.
Probably because he sees how much you're struggling.
Yeah, I'm awful at tight. I'm trying to think, is there something I'm as bad at as this?
I've always been a little better than you in tire flipping. And I think it's just biomechanics. Like, you just don't fit on it. And if we got a bigger tire or a smaller tire, I'd have a hard time with it too, and you might do a little better.
Well, like that big, huge tire, when
It's
it wasn't
hard.
muddy, I could at least get some leverage on it and kind of push on it, but I
Yeah.
never flipped it by myself.
You might be able to see it if the camera pans over there. We keep it in the corner of the yard. With the big giant junk on top of it.
What am I even doing? Just watching this, I'd be like, you need to stop. You're not cut
Did you-
out for flipping tires, Christian.
But then I was like, oh, I really don't want to crush his porch. We should probably, yeah.
This is where I was like, all right, let's try a narrow grip. Sumo it up. Didn't make it any
I used to
easier.
switch back and forth. Like I'd go wide till I was tired, then go narrow. But
That's because you used to have a hard time getting it off of the ground.
yeah, it just clicks now. I don't know what it is.
It's good technique. Good
Yeah.
technique is super important for everything.
I found the right way to drive myself into that tire. And I got the bruises on my arms right now where they're supposed to be. I used to have them like on my mid bicep.
Look at, they're on my wrists.
Oh, look at the struggle. I thought he was going to quit. Like I didn't expect him to get that one. And then I flip it back to him. And then again, I didn't think he's going to flip it back to me. I think he does get it back to me one more time. Look at him. He really didn't want me to get that. Shaking his head.
I was hoping you'd quit a long time ago.
Oh, I'm
'Cause-
wanting to
because-
quit right now. The only reason I have not... Yeah.
This for me is
That's a good-
bothering my wrist. It's bothering my leg. It's hot. Look at that. I'm gonna go take a break.
Quit it, Glenn.
Quit it, he says.
Set it back down.
Why you not listen to me? You said you listened to me. Oh. At this point, though, is where the cheesecake stopped being
Yeah.
in my my mind, because that was so sweet. Like, all I could taste for about 2 hours after eating was that peanut butter, which isn't as good as it sounds. I ate too much of it. Like the first good couple of spoonfuls, awesome. Then it got a little bit too much, and then I ate like 5 more
Oh,
spoonfuls.
man.
I thought you said I quit at this point.
No, I
Look
assumed-
at that. Look at that fat man still,
I was
he's still going.
expecting you to quit at any moment here, but you just kept going.
Look at this. This is why I get injured, because I'm like, no, I'm not stopping. Let's do this thing, even though it hurts. I
Under it.
just fell
Push it.
backwards. Awesome. I'm so good at this. That's the walk of despair right there. You see that?
Set it on my new gun. Just walk up.
I'm not going to say that.
Genie.
It,
Still going?
it went really well.
New
Because
gut.
I could get it up to a point where I could just walk into it.
So is that your scars you're talking about?
Yeah.
From your surgery?
Yeah.
Look
And
at
the
that.
last time I did this, it was horrible because it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel good. But look at him. Messing with
I
it.
was really hoping he was gonna grab it and
Flip you over on it? No.
I was hoping my weight would make it so you can
Taunt.
lift it up.
I probably would make it so I couldn't lift it up.
Ha!
Flip it again, Glenn.
You did it.
See, and this is where I gambled, mostly because I was like willing to do it again. But it looked like he was starting to struggle, and I was hoping if I made him do 2 in a row, he couldn't do it. But oh, look at that! How did it feel, Glenn?
That one was all right.
You won one.
Glenn is
Yeah.
champion.
Yeah.
Can't lose them all, folks.
All right. Thanks for watching. Go lift something heavy.